everyone, Kim Doyle of WP Plugin Lab, and welcome to the first video in getting Webinar Engine set up. In this video, I'm just going to walk you through how to get your Citrix GoToWebinar Developer API key, your organizer key, and your access token. So you're actually going to create an additional account, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And remember, this is a separate account from your GoToWebinar account. Okay, so before we do that, I just wanted to show you a couple things under settings. So once you've installed the plugin, you'll see over here on the left-hand side, we're under settings. So this first field is what we're going to do. And if you hover over the green question marks, I guess technically they're white, but it's a green circle, and you'll see a tooltip. And this one is just basically telling you that once you create this key, you're not going to have to come back in and do this. This is simply the initial configuration of the plugin. So underneath each field, you're going to see links. So we're going to go ahead and click the link. Oops, I need to sign out. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and click the link. And this first page, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the information, and then I'll show you what our next step is. But one thing you want to note is that under company website, you do need to put the http://. So I'm going to pause this while I fill this out, and we'll go through each step. Okay, so I filled this out. First name, last name, email, the company name, the website, this username, your password. Make sure again to write these down because these are different than it's not the same as your GoToWebinar login account to create webinars. Go ahead and type the characters in, agree to the terms of service. We'll go ahead and remember that. So now we're going to go ahead and apply for the developer key. Again, I'm going to fill this information out, and then I'm going to pause it while I fill it out, and then I'll walk you through each step explaining what it is. Okay. So the first one, the application name, I just titled Webinar Engine Plugin. You could probably just title it Webinar Engine if you wanted. The description, WordPress plugin for creating custom webinar registration pages. The product API is GoToWebinar. Now this expected API request per month. The example I put with 500 is, let's say your account can have 100 attendees per webinar, and you expect to hold 5 webinars a month, which kudos to you, that's a lot of work. Then the maximum requests with that API would be 500 if you had them maxed out for each webinar. And again, it's probably better to go higher with this number. Expected go live date, I just put it out for 2 days out, but you can see that you can select that. And the application URL. This is simply a development URL that I'm testing this on. So let's go ahead and apply for our developer key. Okay, and there's our key. So let's copy that. I do have a notepad open on the other side. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to just view the application. Okay. So here again, now you're not going to be able to see the full API key in this video. It'll be blurred out. But now what we want to do is we want to log in. Let's go ahead and close this one. I'm going to put my API key here. And now we need to get our organizer key and our access token. Now both of these links are going to take you to the exact same page. And you'll see that the tooltip is the exact same also. Simply because once we log in, the window that pops up is going to give you both of them in the same window, so just make sure to copy those at the same time. Okay, I'm going to pause this.